It's Entertainment Schmig.
Brought to you by Plaza Motor. Some controversy, and Mindy Kaling is not happy with her brother. She said this will bring shame upon their family. He dropped a bombshell on Twitter showing two different pictures. One of him with hair, and it says Indian American VJ. And then one with his head shaved and his eyelashes trimmed. And it says African American JoJo. Which one got into medical school? Apparently, he applied as a black man and got into St. Louis University. And he said he got into a bunch of different...
did he apply as the Indian guy?
He applied, apparently...
As himself?
Apparently, he first started applying as an Indian American.
And was not accepted.
And was not accepted to certain places. So then he decided to apply as... an African American, and was accepted and ended up going to St. Louis University Med School. After 2 years, he said he dropped out because he decided he didn't want to be a doctor. But he says he's going to chronicle his whole experience in a memoir titled Almost Black. He said, I got into medical school because I said I was black. The funny thing is I'm not. My plan actually worked. Lucky for you, I never became a doctor. His sister apparently says this will bring shame on their family, and she's upset that he, I guess, did it to begin with and is now going public with his story.
Did any of the family know about it when he was doing it?
I mean, they obviously knew that he got into med school, but I don't know that they knew what box he checked on his application. This is a pretty long and involved story, and I'm sure St. Louis University is going to have something to say about this, because I don't know if he applied to SLU med school before as an Indian American, but I will post his tweet online.
That'll be a new billboard up. Be a Billicant.
It's just we're gonna stay far away from this one. B.B. King has been hospitalized with diabetes-related illness. If you remember, he was in St. Louis performing at the Peabody, and it was like rambly and incoherent, and he went for almost an hour.
That was our show.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I want to remind you of that.
Just yesterday.
Well,
He went for almost an hour without playing a song. People complained. People started heckling him. People walked out. And he said he was having trouble with his diabetes medication at the time. Well, he's in the hospital now. His daughter said he's much better since getting treatment. ABC has announced their interview with Bruce Jenner. It will air Friday, April 24th at 8 o'clock as he sits down with Diane Sawyer. Apparently, it was all taped before Bruce was involved in that fatal accident on February 7th.
On a Friday? Because, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they kind of bury stories that aren't sensational on Fridays?
that was my first thought. I don't know. You busy?
No, I'm just shocked that it would be a Friday and not like a Sunday.
Sure.
He apparently, according to some tabloid sites, already had breast implants done, but and one of the reasons they said he was out on a really hot Malibu day and he was wearing a hooded sweatshirt, a really baggy fitting sweatshirt, because he didn't want people to see some of the changes that he's made. And apparently the rest of the Kardashian family will be far, far away when all of this comes out at the end of April. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I wish they'd stay there.
Right.
That far, far away place.
Siberia. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in the fifth Terminator movie.
That's right. It's the best of the group. I actually fight myself as a younger Terminator. It's crazy. It's never been done before. You have to check it out. It's coming out soon.
He did an interview with ABC News.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger and Christopher Walken were to be their parents.
Perhaps that's the storyline. You'll have to see the movie to check it out.
All right, so what about him?
He did an interview with ABC News, and he has not been in all of the Terminator movies. He skipped out on Terminator Salvation because he was still the governor of California, and he says it was a good thing.
I mean, I think that the three that I was in, they all three had their own personalities and
Stop it.
interesting storylines.
You didn't do the fourth.
Thank God.
Boy, it was bad.
It sucked.
That wasn't you, Arnold.
I'm the younger Terminator.
All right.
That was the older me. You're welcome.
Welcome.
You are welcome.
Let's move on to someone you can't impersonate, Arnold. Last night on James Corden, the rock star that everybody loves, Dave Grohl, talking about going out on tour now that the whole band has kids.
You think Van Halen can trash a dressing room?
Right.
Put like 11 children under the age of 10. And it's just like, candy everywhere, like pizza on the wall.
On TV tonight, The Voice, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and, of course, the Cardinals on Fox Sports Midwest tonight taking on the Cubbies. That is Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.